Bonjour, mes amis! Thanks for tuning in to Forgotten Weapons. Today, I am out at the standard monthly two-gun match, except I am using this as a practice run for Desert Brutality, which is coming up in just a couple of weeks, right at the very end of January, very beginning of February 2020. So, I thought it would be cool to show you this as sort of a preview, because if you like what you see today, make sure to check out In Range TV over the next couple of weeks, where you will start to see, or you will be seeing, all of our content from Desert Brutality, where I'll be running this gear in 6 stages over the course of 2 days, and they're particularly brutal stages. So, what am I shooting? I am shooting a Smith Machine Group, an SMG, reproduction, second pattern FG-42 rifle, 8mm Mauser caliber, feeding from 20-round magazines, the iconic Fallschirmjägergewehr 42, and these are awesome, awesome reproductions. I am doing the whole match in the guise of FFI, French French Interior Forces, the resistance in France after the Allied landing. So we've got the hat, the jacket, kind of a civilian outfit, but with a captured Fallschirmjäger rifle. And for my pistol, I have a... Ooh, I've already filled it up with dirt. I have a French Modele 1935A. So, I really like these. I now have ammo for this, thanks to Steinel ammunition, which I'll be using for the match today, as well as Desert Brutality. So, we have 4 good stages coming up for a practice run today, so let's get right into them. All right, so we've got 2 targets at about 125 yards. We've got 5 cones. You have to hit each target from each cone. So, idéalement, 10 éléments, 10 cartouches. Tout est parfait. So if everything goes well, 10 shots. You can do it any position you want. I'm going to go prone because the trigger in this thing is not very good.
Shooter, do you understand the course of fire?
I do.
Shooter, are you ready?
Wait.
Stand by. Hit! 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 Left. Hit! Hit! Just left.
Come on.
Hit. Yeah, hit. Yeah. Just right. Hit. Just over. Hit.
Whew. So this is why we do dress rehearsals. I'm shooting substantially high, so I was having to aim below the targets, and I'm still not entirely sure how far below the targets, because I couldn't really see where I was hitting. So we'll be tuning the elevation on this before actual Desert Brutality. Still not bad overall, but all right, let's move on to the next stage. Lesson for Desert Brutality. This holster is a full flap holster, but it leaves space for dirt to come in. So at the end of that first stage, we actually filmed the intro after the first stage, and when I went to show my pistol, like the hammer, the firing pin area back here was full of dirt, so I am doing a little bit of gun oil. We're going to clean this out just a little bit to make sure it's running nice and smooth. Before stage 2, which is a pistol-only stage. All right, so on this one, require 8 shots, which is exactly what my magazine holds. There is only 1 shoot target, and there's about 10 no shoots. So you have to put 2 rounds into your target from each of 4 different positions. And the trick to this stage is don't hit the no shoots, because from every position, there's really good opportunities to shoot through your target into a no shoot. I have been reliably informed that the no shoots are, in fact, not collaborators. So I'm going to do my best not to shoot them.
Stand by. Special tactics and special tactics.
Yeah, custom.
Yeah.
I got this patch custom.
That's good. That bad.
I thought.
Whoa.
Logo.
All right, sure. If you're done, unload and show clear.
All right. Let's see if they really were not collaborators.
Of the gun is thin.
Clean?
Yep.
So,
And clean.
it's a little hard to tell with all the other tape, but I got a clean 8 shots in the 0 center of the target. Yeah! And success. No hits on the not collaborator no shoots. Excellent. Très excellent. All right, so this one is basically you start with the rifle, and there are 3 targets, and you have to hit each one 3 times without double tapping any. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You then run up to the pistol area. You have to physically turn that plate rack around, just to give you something physical to do. Then engage the plate rack and also hit each of the rifle targets once with your pistol. Then you drop your pistol on the table, come back, and repeat the rifle section 1 more time. So 9 more rifle hits.
Shooter, you ready? Yeah. Stand by. Hit. 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 Bandit safely.
What?
Bandit safely. You're good. You are so lucky.
Woo!
8874.
All right, so as I was actually a little bit concerned about being able to make the hit, especially the small rifle target, because the trigger on this, not the greatest trigger. But I thought I had almost no trouble. It was only at the very end when I was getting a little winded. I also had 9 pistol hits and an 8-round magazine, and I was going to be annoyed if I cleaned it and then was left with 1 target and had to reload. But I did miss one, so that was, had to reload anyway. Anyway, really quite happy. This stage went very well. All right, so we got 3 targets. We have 5 stones. What you have to do is double tap each target and then run one of the stones into that tire. And then you run back and double tap each target. You repeat this process 5 times, so it's a total of 30 shots.
I am ready.
Shooter ready?
Yep.
Stand by.
Yeah.
Nope. Let's see one more.
Hey. You can call the rest of this, man. Sorry.
That's cool. You see the sparks off that middle one. Oh god, yeah. That was a beautiful thing. I'm amazed he hasn't knocked
Hey! Hey!
I'd be
Hey!
hyperventilating.
Hey! 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 Home stretch.
Counts for the plates.
You got this.
It's chunky.
Hey! 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 Hey!
Ah!
Hey!
Nice.
That was it,
Time. That was it. 165.65.
David's in the deep hole.
So that went really well until that last two targets. I started getting careless. I started missing. And then I don't know what the deal was with the charging handle being stuck forward.
Yeah, buddy, just don't load it.
But I dropped the hammer, and then I was able to open it, and then made it work.
All right
But
from there, huh?
I don't know. Overall, not bad though. It went. I was worried about getting a lot of misses and timing out, and that didn't happen. So good. All right. Overall, not too bad. So I need to go back, and before Desert Brutality happens, I need to check and confirm the zero, the elevation zero on the gun. But the windage was good, and I was really happy that on these the last two stages, I really, until I started getting tired and yanking shots, I really wasn't having any trouble hitting even the small targets. The target engagements that we have here should be about as difficult as anything that is at Desert Brutality. Oh, if there is a rifle spinner, this should be a pretty darn good rifle for it. Now, if you think this was fun, definitely stick around. Go subscribe to InRange TV because we'll be having all of our Desert Brutality content there, including all 6 stages of me with the FG-42 and the 1935A over on InRange. Should be a fantastic match. I am, in fact, really looking forward to it. So thanks to SMG Guns for building fantastic FG-42 repros, and a thanks to Steinal Ammo for providing my 7.65 French long ammo. Anyway, until Desert Brutality, bon chance et au revoir.